everyone! So welcome back. I know I've been away for a while, but I've been moving house and finding a job and doing a bunch of other busy things. I'm also now living with my amazing parents, which is also another reason why art is a little bit slow, but that's also kind of a little bit of an excuse for me being in a little bit art lazy whilst looking for jobs. Because it's been an especially exhausting few weeks, I tell you. But I am still not in a regular upload schedule. I'm kind of just more uploading as I do something, when I feel like doing it, you know, that sort of thing. Like the other week, I did a fluorescent paint dragon video because I found some cool paints. And that was a lot of fun to try and fiddle around with it and do something really nice and bright. So this is why I wanted to do this one. So the last video was also about an hour. Excuse the budgie in the background. He's a new addition to the family. And he's a little bit noisy, so you'll probably hear him. I hope you can hear me louder than you can hear him, but he's a noisy little guy. Anyways, so my normal videos, they're pretty long. They're like an hour or so, and I don't really speak much, so it's like an hour of like constant music that it's kind of repetitive sort of thing. So unless I'm actually talking for like a tutorial or something, I'll just speed up the video, like kind of like a speed paint. Because an average drawing time is about an hour to an hour and a half to finish something. So this one's sped up to, you know, so it's a lot easier to watch. So quite a while ago, I saw one of my favorite YouTube artists who is known as Kasey Golden, which you may or may not have heard of her. If you haven't, I'll have a link to one of her Posca Pen videos, because she absolutely loves using these things, in the description that you guys can go have a look at her. Now, these pens are absolutely bright as heck, and that's why I wanted to buy them, because I really love those bright, vibrant colors. So when I went to go grab some, I picked the colors like you would pick a Copic marker. So you'd pick down the same line of colors, so it's not just like a green and a red or a blue and a pink, you know, so you have some inline colors. So because my favorite color is orange, I decided I was going to grab some colors around the color orange, because orange is a vibrant color and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I grabbed red, yellow, orange, and a yellow orange to try and I think it was a dark, there was like 4 of them. You'll see them in the video. Grabbed a few of those, as well as a black for a liner. So I've got the black a little bit thinner than the other ones for lining. And a white one, again, a little bit thinner than the other ones, because it's only for highlights and stuff. Now, Posca pens are generally used for like signage, you know, plastic, wood, glass, that sort of thing. So the paper I used is actually like photo paper, the stuff you stick in a printer that you want to print like kind of a glossy picture on. I guess it's kind of like marker paper, but cheaper. I don't know. It's just it's a thicker piece of paper because I didn't want it leaking everywhere because of the paint. When you use a Posca pen, it's actually a little bit hard to explain how they feel. So when you put it down, it's like kind of a pen or a really liquidy marker, but they also don't blend or any of that sort of thing. It just goes straight down. So the best kind of drawing you want to do is either like the one I'm doing now in this video, which is just flat colors, so like the red, yellow, orange, whatever, with a little bit of black and white to exaggerate things. Or you could do like a cell shade. So if you had more variations of colors, because I think Posca pens have quite a few different variations of colors, like the dark orange and the light orange, you could use the dark orange to like cell shade. But I didn't do that in this one because I only have like 4 colors. That makes it really difficult when you only have like 4 colors and you're trying to shade. So I just did a basic flat drawing. Now originally when I didn't know what I wanted to do for these colors. So at first I was thinking maybe lava, fire, something dragony, because dragons can be any colors, as I do. But because I've been drawing a lot of dragons, and dragons are my happy place because, I don't know, dragons are easy to draw. For me anyways. I figured maybe I shouldn't do a dragon. So I figured what's something else I can add just a random color to, because there's a lot of things that could be a lot of different colors, but you know, an easy down to earth sort of thing to draw. So I drew a griffin, and well, I love the sunflowers. Sunflowers are an amazing, beautiful, it's probably one of my favorite flowers. The bright yellow, big middle, they're just beautiful. So I figured the yellow could be used for a sunflower, and that light orange could be used for the middle, and I could use the gold for the specks in the center of it. And it looked really nice. It really does. Now, at first glance, once it's done, it also can look like a bird or a phoenix, because you don't really see the griffin's body too much. It's kind of hiding behind those lower sunflowers. But otherwise, I think it looked really, really good. Now, I also, if you've noticed, I didn't do any black or white or any of that sort of lining stuff until I'd done all of the color. This is because these markers are great, like in terms of you can layer them. So if they're dry, so once you do something and if they dry, you can easily layer on top, and you won't see what's underneath it. So if I had a black and I put yellow on top of it once it was dry, it would just be yellow. You would not be able to see the black underneath it. So that's what I did with the black. So once it all dried, I lined it and thickened the lines and made it look really nice. As well as using the white, which I was a little bit impatient, which is why some of the white is kind of smudgy, because I didn't wait long enough for the rest of it to dry. So the markers just kind of smudge, and it looks really funny. It's like you wipe your hand along the paper and it smudges everywhere. But yeah, no, it looked really well. And at the end, you'll see I put my hand up to the camera. Because I'm a left-hander, everything smudges. It doesn't matter what side of the bloody page I start on, or left, right, fucking middle, outside, whatever. I always smudge whatever I'm using, unless it's paint and I have to use a paintbrush, on my hand. And you can see all the colors just smudged nicely on my hand, but it was really easy to get off. Like, this stuff, I even got it on my mum's dining room table. Don't tell her, but there's no proof in them anymore. And you literally just wash it off. Just get a cloth with water, maybe some soap, and you just scrub it off, and it comes off easy as. So it's a very good, I guess, like whiteboard marker. You could put it on when you're using it for something and wipe it off. But for this piece, it wasn't really a wipe off sort of thing. Anyways, I'll let you guys listen to this beautiful music and watch till the end to see the big reveal. And that even my parents didn't believe me that I drew it when I showed it, even though Mum was watching me draw it the whole time. I'll see yous at the end. Enjoy. Anywho, everybody, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the end piece as much as I did. Like, it's amazing. I love it so much. Sometimes when I draw something and finishes it and look at it and I go, oh, I can't believe I just drew that. And so does everyone else. Everyone else I show it to, they go, did you really draw that? It doesn't look like you drew that. Did you really draw that? But yes, I did. So I'm very impressed every time. But that's besides the point. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more art, like different arts, check out my Facebook page, where I'm almost always adding something I've drawn. And not just that I've drawn on YouTube. Like, I'm always drawing bits and pieces and adding them to Facebook. Facebook's like my live portfolio, I guess. It's kind of like the Instagram of normal. I mean, I add Instagram too, but mostly Facebook. Anywho's, I'll start babbling and I'll see you all next time. Enjoy!